Hi, welcome to Agglomerative Hierarchical Clustering Analysis, which is briefly called AHC clustering analysis, which is grouping the given data points into clusters using bottom-up approach. Here, consider each data point as a single cluster at the initial time. Then it starts to combine the data points into pair of clusters together. For example, look at here, each data point is assumed as a single cluster in this given visualization plot. Then here we are having n number of data points. Then it will be start to combine, that is called agglomerating with closest data point based upon similarity pattern. So here we will take two closest data points or clusters, or we will combine them to form a single cluster. So here these two data points are considered as a one cluster, and these two data points are considered as a two clusters. Like that, we will take closest clusters and merge them together to form a clusters. So here we are having n minus 1 cluster and next point n minus 2 cluster. So we have to repeat this until all the clusters are combined into single big cluster, which is having all the data samples given in the data set. So next step, you look at here, when you are repeating the same process. So this is grouping three data points into single cluster. This is going to group, right? So in this step it is grouped these three data points as a single cluster based upon similarity pattern, and finally it formed big cluster by combining all the data points given in the single data set. So once all the data points are combined into big cluster, then it will create a dendrogram is a tree structure, hierarchical structure, to divide the clusters as per given problem statement. Here in our problem statement we have given six data points. In this six data points, you look at here, initially we are having individual data points, then we are combining 1 and 2 as single cluster, and here 5 and 6 are taking another single cluster. Then it is learning patterns from 1 and 2, this cluster and this data point 3. So it identified these three data points are having similar patterns, so which are grouped together. And here 4 and 5 6 are learned similar patterns, so which are grouped together. So finally these two, 1 2 3 and 4 5 6 clusters are having similar patterns, so which are grouped together. So we are moving step by step in the from the bottom to upward, so it is called bottom up approach. So this is the way to apply agglomerative hierarchical clustering, to make the single, each and every data point here is assumed as a cluster initially, then finally it is formed as a big cluster which is having all the data points from the given data set. Thanks for watching.